Hello everybody, hello and welcome to the channel and Happy New Year 2023, yeah? Would you believe it, eh? Time is absolutely flying by, isn't it? As you're probably aware, I'm doing a giveaway of light from Vastfire. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link up here somewhere. But this coming Sunday I'm giving one of the Vastfire lights away. I've done a few reviews of Vastfire lights in the past and they're always pretty good lights, you know, they're always pretty good quality, well, very good quality actually. Over the time I try them anyway. Obviously I don't know the longevity having one of these lights for years and years, you know, I don't know how long they last, but the time I test them they always seem to be very, very good quality. So anyway, if you haven't checked it out, check that out, the video. I'm putting it up here because I'll put a link up here somewhere. But if you head over there, put a comment in there in that video, and you'll be with the chance of winning it. I'm going to do the draw this Sunday to win that. But in the meantime, I've got another light off Vastfire, this one here. This one is slightly powerfuler than the last one. The one I'm giving away this coming Sunday is 1,200 lumens. This one is 2,400 lumens. I've had it a little while over the Christmas period and I've been trying it out, and it's so far it seems pretty good. As I say, I don't know the longevity of these lights, you know, I don't have them for a long time, I only have them short time, try them out, and quite often I'm giving them away. But well, I only try them out for a short time, I should say, you know, just to see how they work and give you an insight into the features on these lights. So I cannot say how long they'll last over a long time, but I'm always impressed of how well made they are. Get my words out. You know, they always seem really robust, well put together, good quality. So in the box you get the usual bracket for the light, which is actually really quite a good quality bracket, and a tail light as well, which is the usual standard tail light, which I've showed you many times before. And this is the light itself. It's well made. It's aluminium kind of material, well put together. And it's also got a port on the back here for charging on one side, but also on the other side you can use it to recharge your products when you're out and about on your bike. So it's got a USB port on there, which is quite handy. It's got a display which comes up here, and I'll switch it on, I'll show you, which is very handy actually. If you notice it's got 40, that's the current charge, but it actually goes down in real time. So as you're using the light, you can actually keep an eye on what charge you've got in your battery. So that's a very clever function. I've not seen that before, and that's really good. You've then got your two buttons here, which gives you the different modes. So you just click that. You can see the light, it lights up as well on the buttons. I don't know if you can tell on there, but they actually light up. But you've got different modes there. You can see. Go through. And double click gets you full brightness, which I won't shine the camera, but it's very, very bright. And then you can go down different modes like that. And there's also a button in the back which gives you a flood type of a light. I'll just tilt it up slightly there, but if you can see, it's got the two side lights on rather than the middle light. So if I double click the front one again, you can see it's put them all on there. And if I click the back one, you can go down through the different brightnesses on that as well. So that's quite a clever function, that, and that's to give you a wider field of view. And it's got obviously the flashing light there as well. So that's quite a clever function, because if you look at the front here, you've got three LEDs. So you can have all three on, or you can have just these two on. So I think it's quite a clever way of doing it. It's hard to show on the camera because it just blinds the camera, but it's pretty bright. As you can see, the third light's on there, and then down to the different settings. You can see there it's dropped down to 39 because it was at 40 before, so it's just dropped down there. So it's quite a clever feature that when you're out on the bike and you're thinking, oh, I'll have the light on full power, then you're thinking, oh, actually the power's dropping too fast, so I better turn it down a bit, you know, or anything like that, and it'll give you an idea if you're going to get home with a full charge, if you're going to get home with enough charge, I should say. So that's quite a nice function. I've used this light on a few rides now. I've tried it out a couple of times. I've used it on the Christmas ride. If you remember doing my Christmas ride, I did have an additional light with us at the time. I had my own light as well, but this one was doing the bulk of the work. This was doing most of the work. my other light, my own light, was just kind of had an additional bit of light to the situation. But it worked really well. I used it on full power for probably about an hour and a half, something like that, during the ride. And when I got back, it still had about 40-50% or more. I think it was about 40-50% charge left. So I think you'd probably get a good 2, maybe 3 hours out of it. They do say 4.5 hours, but obviously I can't verify that because I've never actually run it right the way down. So it could last that. I don't know. I've never run it all the way down, but like I say, I've used it for a good couple of hours, or 1.5 hours, 2 hours, and it's, you know, I had no problems at all with it, with the power. And as I say, with that display on here, which shows you how much time you've got left, that's very handy. So if it was run out, you can also drop the power down, because like I say, I had it on full power, you know, so you know you're going to get home. The tail light, which I haven't got with us, it's actually still on the bike. I forgot to take it off the bike. Is the standard, you know, little plastic tail light that I've had on with other Vastfire lights. Works really well. It's got a few modes on there. It's very bright. Does the job. Does exactly what it's meant to do. But I can't really knock the light. It's, like I say, very, very well made. All the Vastfire lights I've had have always been that kind of aluminium, really heavy, really weighty. Like I say, really decent quality. The bracket works well. The only thing I would knock this down for really is the price. Now it's bizarre because the link I got from Vastfire was for an American site, and from that site it would be £60 if you order, because you can order from the American site and it'll get, you know, shipped to the UK. Be £7.54 shipping. So yeah, £60 for the light and then £7.64 for the shipping. But I also found it on the UK site, and on the UK site it's £83. Now I don't know what prices some of these lights go for, you know, mountain bike lights, but to me that seems a lot of money. That seems a lot of money for a bike light. And I say, I don't know if it's just maybe an old fashioned or whatever, I don't know, maybe that's the standard price. I know the last light, the one I'm giving away in the competition, you know, that was a lot cheaper than that, but £83 UK is a lot of money, I think, for a light. So that's the only thing I'll knock it down for. It seems a bit pricey to me. But like I say, if that's not an issue to you, it is a good quality light. It has lasted when I've been using it. You know, the battery and the real time countdown for the battery is very, very good. It's very, very good. If I was to score this light, I would probably give it something in the region of, I would say a 7, just for the fact of that price. You know, I've not got a couple of points for that price. It seems very expensive for a bike light, and I know it's a good quality light, and like I say, it's probably could be cheaper than some of the mountain bike lights, but to me personally, I think that's quite expensive. It works well, it's easy to use, and it's a nice light, but like I say, £83 UK, it's quite a lot of money. But you know, it's, like I say, it does the job, I suppose. It does what it's meant to do. But you know, thanks to Vastfire obviously for sending these lights for us to try out and test them out, and obviously to give views as well. You know, I've given a few Vastfire lights in the past now, where so, you know, credit to the Vastfire for supporting the channel. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget, by the way, that other video, if you want to put a comment in to get one of these lights, not this one, but the other one, and don't forget to put a comment in that video. So anyway, take care of yourselves, I'll see you all soon. See you later, bye bye.